everyone from Fairy Extraordinary. Today we are going to be making fairy wands. Now, before we can do this, there are a few things that we're going to need. Okay, first of all, we're going to need a small dowel rod. Now, this is going to be the base of your fairy wand. You're also going to need a pair of scissors, a glue stick or white school glue. You're going to need your ribbon, and this was in your camp box that you got in the mail. So I'm going to use pink and purple today, because why not? They're fun colors. I'm going to need some glitter, because fairies, they sparkle, and you know what? A little bit of glitter can go a long way. And lastly, you don't have to use this. This isn't on your craft supply list, but if you want it, you can use some Scotch tape. Okay, so I'm going to set my done fairy wand aside, and we can make a fairy wand together. Okay, so what you're first going to do, you're going to take your dowel rod and your glue stick. I'm going to open that up. Okay, now we're going to glue one end of our glue stick just a little bit. Make sure we get all the edges, because this is going to be the start of our fairy decorations. So I'm going to use purple ribbon first, and I don't want too much. I just want some, about the length of my arms, and I'm going to cut it or have my parent cut it. That way it will be easier to work with. Okay, so I got my ribbon, I got my glue stick. It's kind of sticky, so be ready. So you're going to start wrapping your ribbon on your dowel rod. Now you can do them as far apart as you want or as close as you want. And by that I mean the distance between, or the space between where the ribbon is. So I'm going to make this one kind of far, so it kind of looks like a candy cane. Fancy purple candy cane, because you know what? Fairies like candy, and I like candy too. So this is how it's going to be. Now, if I take my finger off the end, you can see the ribbons popping up, and it's kind of untying, and that's kind of very, very silly thing that's happening. And I don't really want that. So now I'm going to pull out my Scotch tape, and I don't need that much, just the smallest bit. I'm going to use that to hold it down so it stays in place while I am wrapping my ribbon. Now this part is kind of tricky, so have your mom or your dad or your brother, anyone who's an adult in your house or anyone who can help you out, because you know what? Any help is good help. Okay, now that I have that taped down and secured, I'm going to continue wrapping my ribbon, and I want to wrap it all the way up to the edge of my dowel rod. Now, this can either be a slow process or a fast process. Whichever way you want, it will work. There we go. Need some more glue. I'm running out. There we go. And this will hold it in place until I am ready to trim the extra ribbon off. There. Now don't throw away the extra ribbon, because you're going to need that for later. Okay, so you're going to want to have another piece of tape. You may not need it. I think I'm going to use some, because it's kind of not sticking as well as I would like. I don't want my fairy wand to unravel. There we go. Looks pretty good. Now it's just the base, so now it's time for the fun part. We got to decorate. So here's where your extra ribbon, you can get more ribbon, whatever you want, and your glitter come in. So I'm going to do the ribbon part first. So I'm going to cut just a few pieces of ribbon. They don't have to be all the same length. They can be as many different lengths as you want. So whatever you like, and you can do as much or as little as you want. There we go. I'm going to choose 4 pieces. Just 4, because we're going to do something else later. Okay, so now you can have someone hold this for you. I'm going to stick mine right here just because I don't have a buddy right now. So have someone hold your stick still, and you're just going to tie the ribbon on towards one end. Now, you can have a parent do this for you, or you can tie an overhand knot. Now, an overhand knot is the knot that you use when you start tying your shoe. If you want, you can tie a little bow on there. You don't have to. Anything, it's your fairy wand. You can make it as magical as you want it to. Pretty and as fancy as you like it. There we go. There we go. Now, make sure when you're making this, you have someone take your picture and then you share it with us on our Zoom website, okay? Because we all want to see your magical fairy wand in the process you did to make yours. Okay, so now I have the ribbon on my fairy wand. Now, have an adult help you with this. They can help you curl your ribbon. So you just want to grab one end and curl it because it looks pretty. Why not? Anything to make your craft more magical. There we go. Just going under a little bit. Oh, almost done. Last one. Oh, this one. There we go. Perfect. I think that's looking pretty good, but I need a bit of sparkle. So, whenever you do glitter, you can do it outside or inside. You need to have a glitter tray. Now this is very important because it keeps the glitter off your floor, it catches all the extra glitter, and then you have glitter for later. You can save this, put it back in the bottle, whatever you need to do. So for glitter, you're going to just rub a little bit of glitter towards the top of your fairy wand by the ribbon. If you get any glue on your ribbon, that's fine because you know what? You'll have some nice pixie dust and that will help the magic spread. Okay, once you're all glued up, just sprinkle as much glitter as you want. You can use as much as you want or as little as you want. There is no one to tell you you can't put more or less glitter. You know what? Why not? We're at camp at home. We're gonna have some fun with glitter. There we go. And there you have it. We made a fairy wand. Okay, make sure you take a picture and show us right after your own activity is finished.